YouTube, what's up? What's up? It's been a while. It's your boy Big Lunch, and we back at it with the first video of 2022. I've taken a little bit of a break between, the last video and now because I wanted to make sure that I get it right so I can be as consistent as possible for this year. So I tell myself I'm not going to start until I have consistency, but a new trailer has come out. So we have to react to it because that's what we do on this channel. We react and we play and we have hype moments. So let me get into this. It's the new starter guide for the character Baiken. Hopefully she's popping off like the last couple characters were. I'm not going to lie to you. The last character was fun as hell. All right, Happy Chaos was dope. Hopefully she can compete with these DLCs that's come out so far. So let's get into it. Let's see what her moves are looking like. Starter guide.
Baiken boasts an arsenal of useful.
Ooh, this map looks dope.
Control the field from mid-range with her special.
Yo, she tethered her?
The opponent with her powerful mix-up at close range.
Oh.
Baiken slams her foot to the ground, flipping over a tatami mat.
Okay, this move is returned. Pretty sure this is like a move she's always had.
Opponent on hit. In the air version, the tatami mat appears as a
Oh,
as the tatami
that's pretty cool.
mat will not disappear until it touches the ground. It is a good option on the opponent's wake up or to prevent their approach. Kabaddi. This attack draws the opponent in towards Baiken. Its excellent range makes it a good poke from mid-range. The slash version attaches the opponent to Baiken on block or hit. Once attached, the characters will be drawn together. The force drawing grows more powerful the farther they are.
So it even pulls you back too.
The attachment will be released after a certain period.
That's so dope.
A successful ground throw also attaches the opponent to Baiken.
Oh.
Using Heavy Slash again, after the claw extends during the Heavy Slash version, performs a follow-up attack.
Okay.
Holding down Heavy Slash allows you to delay the timing of the attack. Baiken can pass through the opponent during this move. Yo Zansen.
Oh, she looks dope.
Slashes the area around her with this overhead attack. Its fast startup makes it easy to use in mid-air combos. It can also
Dude, her trip animation looks dope as hell.
after jumping. Hiragi.
Hiragi.
Counterattack that reacts to an attack from Baiken can counter an attack once this move is out.
That's dope.
It's a highly damaging attack after countering an attack at close range. She can repel the opponent's attack after countering from a distance.
Okay.
Use this move with caution, as it cannot counter throws or projectiles, and leaves Baiken vulnerable on whiff. Tsurane Sanzu Watashi. Baiken moves forward while unleashing 3 powerful slashes. Its fast startup and invincibility as it comes out
Oh, that's dope.
makes it a good choice for combos, as well
Nice and simple. Bink, bink.
opponent's strings.
That looks like that's straight out of
Launches a massive
Samurai Showdown.
as a powerful projectile.
Ooh, she whips out the musket.
Firework shell will explode either
That's
on
so dope.
hit or after traveling a certain distance. This attack works well as a poke from far range or as a finisher in a combo.
That's dope. That's
The
dope.
air version changes the projectile's trajectory to a downward diagonal direction. Look for an opportunity to get in while using far standing slash and standing heavy slash as pokes. Both versions of Kabaddi work well as pokes from outside the range of her standing normals. Once you're in, you can use her sweep, a 2-hit low attack, and Yo Zansen.
Man, her sweep looks dope.
Shut down the opponent's
She just looks dope. Her moves look clean as hell.
attaching yourself to the opponent using her ground
Wow, that's so cool.
body makes it easier to maintain close range, as well as granting access to powerful strings and combos.
Nice, that's cool. So She doesn't have too many crazy moves. She's nice and simple. But man, her combos look flashy because of some of the properties on certain moves, like that tether. That tether looks dope as hell. And the fact that it keeps them close so you can do a lot of more moves than you normally could. I wonder how like oppressive, like, well, I we can go back and look to see like just what her damage is kind of looking like during some of those combos. But yeah, I wonder like what it's looking like, how much of a threat she's gonna, stack up to be. But man, as far as presentation, she looks dope. Like I'm not gonna lie, all the characters are pretty unique, right? They've all have things that look cool, right? But I would say like if there's one thing that I'm definitely seeing with Baiken that I don't see with the other characters, for example, Happy Chaos, his combos, right? They're cool. He uses a gun on a lot of combos, right? It looks flashy, but it's centered around his gun. Same for like Gold Lewis with his Behemoth Typhoon. Like you see it, once you see it a couple times, it's like, all right. But Baiken, her combos look flashy as hell. Like she looks like she's doing a lot, She's smacking the board up. She's throwing the claw at you. She's getting those follow-up hits. She's countering. She has a lot of different things that all look cool, Like there's certain characters who they feel more like a gimmick. Now the tether will feel like a gimmick, kind of looks like a gimmick, but she looks like she has a lot of like signature moves, if that makes sense. So that's dope. That's definitely dope. But yeah, we're gonna jump back and look at some of these moves again, man. This move right here, this move looks dope. Not because of the grounded version, right? The grounded version is dope, right? It launches you up. You could probably get a couple launches. They show that you can use it a couple times during the combos. But the air version, look at this shit. The fact that and mind you, they said it doesn't go away until it hits the ground. So I want to see what it looks like if she gets hit, like in the air. Well, after she drops it, like will it disappear when she gets hit, or will it all like kind of like keep her, you know what I'm saying, protected a little bit? Because that's dope. The fact that you can like kind of play the neutral by doing a couple air dash bags, dropping the floorboard, you know what I'm saying? That might be dope for her, There's a lot of characters with high mobility, and they buffed some of they buffed the air mobility for certain characters, dashes and stuff look dope. So I wonder what that move really is looking like. I also wonder if it's gonna trade. There's certain characters like Nagaryuki. I mean, there's other characters, but he's the first one that comes to mind with huge normals that they can use in the neutral that hit the air. So I wonder if it'll clash with those and keep her protected, or if it won't and she'll get hit, like it'll just go through those and hit her. But the fact that she can like drop that in the air and it stays even if she gets hit, that's gonna be dope to see. That's gonna make her neutral game a little bit like a lot better. The fact, because she doesn't really have a projectile other than her super, so that's dope. This move right here, Kabari, man, this move looks clean as hell. It looks like it has good range too. Like it looks like the range is better than some characters like Slash's. It kind of looks equal. Now I don't want to say this, but it kind of looks like the same like length as what the fuck is her name? Similar to Ramlethal's sword distance in neutral, which is dope. So it looks like she'll be able to do some stuff. But man, the fact that you can get the tether off of a throw, and you can get off of this long range normal move, and it just increases number one, the combo potential, but number two, the block strings that you can put onto people, which is dope because pressure is big in this game. So if your character doesn't have like good pressure, it's kind of like bad for them. But it looks like she'll have good pressure. I don't know how good her high lows are and stuff like that, but it looks dope. This move is dope right here. She has a nice large, you know what I'm saying, air normal that, or not air, it's not a normal, air super that special that can let her do things. It looks like her counter is like basically the same thing as Leo's counter, where up close you're gonna get hit, but if you're a little bit farther away, it'll counter like a projectile, but it won't like hit you out of it. That's like the same thing as Leo's. It looks dope. It can definitely add to pressure and stuff like that, to her pressure and her getting out of her pressure, out of other people's pressure, which is dope. She definitely looks like she has a lot of resources. Now I'm pretty sure in the old games, she was a lot more of like a counter hit person. Like a lot of her moves relied on her getting counter hits. I'm not too sure because I didn't really play her. I didn't play much of Xrd, and I didn't play her in Accent Core, so I don't really know too much about how she is or like what moves are like being transferred over. I know her like tile floor flip move is from the old games, but yeah, honestly, she looks like she has a bunch of different resources that are dope. You know, when you look at characters like, for example, Anji Mito, he has a nice, he has an anti-air, which is cool. He has his auto guard cancel his spin, which is like, it's gimmicky, but that's basically the center of his character. You know what I'm saying? He has his butterfly too, which is dope. They give him some cool tools, but at the end of the day, it all revolves around his spin, But her, it looks like she has a lot of different tools that you could definitely play around, which is dope. Now, let me tell you, this super looks clean as hell. Look at that shit. 2 big hits, bing, bing. And then the big Power Ranger style fucking spin on the sword. This is dope too. She pulls out a big musket and shoots your ass with it. And it's like it's a firecracker, a fireworks gun, which is clean. Looks flashy as hell. The fact that she can do it in the air too is definitely dope. Yeah, all around, like, they didn't give her too many moves, but they definitely gave her moves that I think will work well with each other to make her like a flashy character. I'm not too worried about her damage. Her damage looks decent. Probably not the most, or definitely not the least, but man, she looks dope. She looks fine. She looks like she's gonna be a nice ass character to play. I'm definitely gonna enjoy playing her. She's dope. She's dope, man. She definitely looks like the character out of all the DLCs. She looks like the character closest to the rest of the cast. Happy Chaos is super unique. Jacko's super unique. Those feel like their own characters in Guilty Gear. Same with Gold Lewis. He feels more similar to the rest of the cast, but he's such a slow moving character with big giant hits. Doesn't really feel like as close to the other cast as he feels close to characters like Nago or stuff like that with his big huge hits and this big like character. But at the end of the day, those characters feel really unique, right? Which is a good thing. Baiken feels like she's the closest to the rest of the cast, the closest to feeling like how Soul and Geo and et cetera, how they feel, right? So it feels like, man, honestly, it feels like she should have been in the game day one, to be honest. But hopefully she plays well. Hopefully she's fun. She's fluid. She has good damage. She has good combos. She looks flashy. She did based off the trailer. Hopefully this is another hit for Arxis, because the last 3 were definitely hits. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share it. Helps the channel grow. Peace.